So I thought of a video, or a story. I thought of a video! And then I'm gonna make it. No. I thought of a story. And basically, it's because my brother has just started learning to drive. And he's 15, I believe. 14. Wow. I can't believe I just blanked on that. Anyway, so he's just learning to drive a little bit. And he doesn't have a license, he doesn't have a permit. My dad's just taking him to a parking lot of a church and just driving around with him, which is cool. Oh, before I do that, there's this orthodontist that's called Pain Orthodontics. And the word pain isn't like pain like P-A-I-N, like ouch, that hurts, I'm in pain. It's the guy's last name, P-A-Y-N-E, Pain. Pain Orthodontics. It's ironic, and it's kind of, I can't help drive by it and say, man, if your name is Pain, don't be an orthodontist. And if you must be an orthodontist, then your name is Pain, and you're not going to change your name. Don't call your place after your name. Don't call yourself Pain Orthodontics. It's a bad idea. I don't know why I decided to say it like that, but that's how I want to say it. Anyway, back to my story. So my brother's just started learning to drive, and I'm hoping to go with him. And because he teased me about how bad of a driver I was when I first started driving. And it's payback time now, baby. So anyway, there was one time, I remember, I'm driving, and I'm driving back from my grandparents' house, and there is this small little hill that we turn onto. And at the bottom of the hill, there's an intersection. At the top of the hill, there's another intersection. But it's not directly at the top of the hill, right? It's a little bit before it. So you can't really see over what cars are coming at you. You can see them, but you can only see them after they've crested this short little hill. It's a really short hill. And so you can only see a few car lengths past the intersection. And I'm driving, and it's like my it's like my second or third time driving on a road, and my first time just not just driving like from the church to home like a block. It's my first time driving like a serious distance, I think. And I'm in the car, and here's the arrangement. I'm in the front seat, got my driver's permit, don't worry about that. I'm in the front seat, my dad's in the seat next to me, as would have to happen if I have a driver's permit. In the back seat, and it's not this car, it's a bigger car. In the back seat is my mom and my two brothers, I believe. And in the seat behind them are my grandparents. So the whole car is filled up completely. And I'm driving, and I come up to this hill, and I pass that first intersection, the bottom of the hill, no problem, get past it, I just had to drive. Now here, I have to turn left at the intersection at the top of the hill, right? So I'm getting ready to turn left. And all of a sudden, I start to turn left, and I don't know what I did wrong, but all of a sudden, I froze up, and there was a car coming at me, right? And I froze up, and I accidentally hit the brake, you know what I mean? And I think part of it was that I got confused about the gas and the brake pedal, which happens when you're learning to drive, right? And there's this car coming at me, and of course, thinking back, it wasn't really a big danger. The car had plenty of time to stop. It was slowed down, you know what I mean? It wasn't really going to hit me, and it could have just gone around me. It could have just swerved around me. Not a big deal. Right? The biggest problem that could have happened is if there had been a cop, we might have gotten a ticket. You know what I mean? And he probably would have let us off. But so we're sitting there, and there's this car barreling at me, and I'm freaking out. My dad's yelling, "Go! Dalton, go! Faster!" And I'm going, "Ah! Ah!" And my brother, my little brother, from the back seat has the audacity to scream this. "We're all gonna die!" And I stopped, and I turned around, and I went, "Will you shut up?" And of course, my grandparents in the back seat. One, if we got in a head-on collision, they're going to be safe. They're going to be fine. And they know it's not a big deal. They're just laughing their heads off. They're just, ha! and they're both there dying. Oh, that's so funny. And I'm freaking out, and my dad's yelling at me to go. And my brother claims to this day that he was joking, which I don't believe. I think he was scared, or that he was trying to be mean to me, which I didn't appreciate, but he was just messing with me. So he screams, "We're all gonna die," and I'm like, ah! And so here I am at this intersection freaking out, and I finally figure out to put my foot on the gas, right? And I get going, and everybody laughs, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just shaking, I'm freaking out. My dad's like, "Do you want me to drive?" And I was like, "No, I can make it from here, I'll be fine." And I did, and I got home, and everything was fine, we were safe, it was good. But to this day, if ever I go to my grandparents' house, or ever I need directions in that area, or ever I'm coming back from my grandparents' house, or even if I get close to that area, anyone who was in the car with me at that moment screams, "We're all gonna die!" whenever we get close to that hill. Not only does it confuse other people and distracts me while I'm driving, which is not good, it kind of bugs me. But I've taken it in stride, and that's good. But basically, the point of the story is, my brother's now learning to drive, and I'm gonna get my chance to mess with him in the best way possible and get him back for this, because he has teased me about every little mistake I've ever made, and I know I can get him back for this, and I'm excited. So wish me luck in that, and that's the end of my story. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.